Hello, today we're going to be doing LeetCode problem 459, which is repeated substring pattern. This problem states, given a string S, check if it can be constructed by taking a substring of it and appending multiple copies of the substring together. So example 1 shows an input of AB, AB, and it's true because you can substring that out into AB twice. ABA is false, because there's nothing you can substring that to where it will be identical. And then example 3 is true as well, because ABC is a substring 4 times. ABC, ABC, ABC. So this one is a little tricky. I don't know that I would classify this as an easy problem, but we'll give it a shot. So the first thing we need to do is get the length of the string. That's going to be S length. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go through the string, but we don't need to go through the entire string because we're looking for patterns. So a pattern is obviously going to be less than the entire string. So we'll start by doing length divided by 2, and then I is going to be greater or equal to 1. And then we'll decrement I. So this is going to be our for loop. And if we get through that and we're successful, then we'll return true. Or, I'm sorry. If we're not successful, we'll return false. And at the end of this, we're going to return true. So for all the junk we go through, alright, so what do we need to do in here? Well, the first thing is we need to make sure we're dealing with even numbers, because if you're dealing with odd numbers, you're never going to get a pattern with odd numbers. So we're going to do if length, and then we're going to do the modulus, I. If that's equal to 0, it means we have an even number. So then we're going to do some stuff. Alright. So we're going to define, I'm going to call it pattern. This is going to be length divided by I. So if you remember in the for loop, we started with length divided by 2. So let's say length is 12. So 12 divided by 2 is 6. So we want to get that pattern. We want to make sure, so we're going to take length divided by I, which is 6. So the pattern is going to be 2. So this is the first pattern that we're going to start with. So to get that pattern, we're going to define a string, and we're going to substring, starting at position 0 for I. So length divided by I, 12 divided by 6 is 2. So the pattern is going to be the first 2 characters. All right. So then we've got to do a string builder, because we're going to end up comparing this to see if they're equal, if their end results are equal. So string builder equals new string builder. All right, so here's where we build our substring. I'm sorry, here's where we build our string builder. So for int j equals 0, j is going to be less than the pattern. We don't want to go past the size of the pattern. Pattern is actually pattern length, but anyway. Okay. So we're going to append the substring. I could spell. So this is just going to go through and append the substring as long as it's less than pattern. Remember our example, 12 divided by 6, which gives us 2. So it's going to go through this 2 times and append the substring, which is the first 2 characters. All right. And so then, actually I've got my true in the wrong spot here. So we're down here. Whoops. Caps lock on. If string builder to string equals s. So basically, we rebuilt the string with these substrings, and if that's equal, then we're going to return true. Whoops. Otherwise, we need to return false. So let's see how I did here. Whoops, needed lowercase the I in that one. What is going on? Rip this caps lock key off my keyboard. Okay, so that was accepted. Case 1 was AB, case 2 is ABA, and case 3 is ABC, blah, blah, blah. All right, so I think this is quite confusing, and I'm going to run this to the debugger just so you understand it better. And I'm going to use case 3, which is the ABC, which is the 12, ABC, 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 ABC. All right, so we start with the string, which is our 12 characters. We define the length, which is 12. So we're going to start with 12 divided by 2. So we're going to start with I equal to 6. And we see that over here, I equals 6. So if 12 divided by 6 has a remainder of 0, which in this case it does. So then we're going to go through and assign the pattern to 2. So the pattern is basically the length, which is 12 divided by I, which is 6, so 2. So our pattern is 2 characters. So substring is going to be 0 to I, so 0 to 2. So it's going to be 0 to I, which is 6. So it's going to be ABC, ABC. So this is our substring. Define a new string builder. So J is less than the pattern, a pattern of 2. So we're going to end up going through this 2 times. So we're going to append the substring. So SB is now ABC, ABC. And then we're going to do this again, append that, and that's it, because pattern J is now equal to 2. Okay. So now we have the substring, or I'm sorry, SB is ABC, 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 ABC. And if that's equal to the string, which it is, then it returns true. And that's our answer. Output true. So hopefully that helps. Did I submit? Yeah, I submitted it already. Or no, I didn't submit it. I just ran it. Okay. So here's our submission. Looks good. Hopefully this helps. I don't think I would classify this as an easy one. But let me know if you have questions, and we'll see you next time.